So today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a fuel filter in your Pontiac Grand Am. This one's a 2000.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan and you're watching Fixbook. After watching this video, your car problems stand about as much a chance as this laptop does against my hot Hyundai. Now, make sure you stay tuned so you can see what happened to the laptop at the end of this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below.
And the tools you'll need for today, guys, is a drain pan, a pair of pliers, flathead screwdriver, along with a 16mm combination wrench with an adjustable wrench. You also need a jack stands, of course your new fuel filter. So with all that said, we'll go ahead and begin today's project. Okay guys, now the first thing you're going to want to do is lift up your car, get a jack stand under there, and the nice little lifting spot you got, you'll be able to see it. So a metal ridge going across there, and it'll be a spot where you can lift up. So you can go ahead and lift it up, lift it high up off the ground because you're going to want some room under here. And I'm not going to be able to show you me actually doing the activity under the car, but I'm going to get under the car. You're going to see that. I'm going to show you where your fuel filter is, and I'm going to talk about taking it off. So by the end of this video, you will be able to know how to remove your fuel filter. So just bear with me here. I won't be able to get my equipment under the car. Unfortunately, I don't have a lift. So here in just a second, you'll see your fuel filter. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, before I take you under the car, I'm going to show you on the car. I'm going to set my hand on the car where you would actually find the fuel filter. I see it's a long car, so I'm going to take my hand, and right here, if we were to remove the thing so we could see through this thing, you would see the fuel filter is right in there somewhere. But now we're going to go under the car and take a look at your fuel filter. Alright, so here we are. There's my car over there. And little side note, we're gonna take an adventure and a journey. And guys, over there is a kids thing, so it's like a daycare or something. So you may hear kids screaming and stuff. I apologize. Now, let's kind of get a close up and look where we're at. Right now, we're at the exhaust pipe. Here's a muffler. This is where your spare tire would be. And here's another piece of your car. We're gonna venture on some more. Bear with me here. Now, beyond this piece right here, we just looked at, we've got this piece right here, and then we've got this thing right here. And guys, I'm zoomed in, or I'm sorry, I'm zoomed out. I'm trying to make the screen as small as I can, but it's still really, it's looking big. And there's our fuel filter. And guys, here's our fuel tank as well. So you see your fuel tank, and we've got our fuel filter right there. So there's our disconnect, or quick connect, disconnect, whatever you want to call it. And then we've got our fasteners there. We got to remove with like a line wrench or something. So that's your fuel filter. Now I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting this guy off. One thing I want to do first is relieve the fuel pressure. A way you can do that is you can find your fuel pump relay, which I'll show you how to do here in a second, start the car and run the car to gas. Also guys, before you begin undoing that fuel filter, get yourself a drain pan, put it under there, and now I'll show you where that fuel relay is. Okay guys, so here we are. Now we're under your hood where we're going to find your under the hood relay box. And this is your fuse and relay box here. And again, what we're doing is we're disconnecting our fuel pump relay so we can start the car and run the car out of gas. This will depressurize the fuel system. So you're going to do that. And I think you may have to squeeze here or something, and you're going to pull this guy up here. Now we've got a bunch of fuses and relays. Now we're going to need to find that. So to do that, we're going to look at this thing right here. And you'll find that number 18 is going to be your fuel pump relay. And when you look in the map and you check this thing, you're going to find out it's this guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and pull this guy up. And man, I forgot how tough these guys can be. So you can't just pull them up, grab a pair of pliers, and you'll just rock back and forth. And he will come out just like a fuse. There's nothing special about this thing. It just pulls out right like a fuse. Now, keep note of how you took it out, because sometimes these relays, you can spin around and stick them back in, and it's not going to work properly. So the number needs to be on the right side for this particular car. So if you were sticking in the numbers on this side, it may not work right. Now this fuse also, this relay may also just go back in only one way. So if that's the case, that's good. So anyways, we'll do that. We'll start the car up and run the car to gas. Hey guys, and real quick, I just want to show you me pulling this out, if you see exactly what I'm talking about there. So you're just going to grab one with a pair of pliers and rock back and forth. And there you go. And it's a good thing I checked that my numbers were on that side, because I'm not going to remember the orientation of the relay now since I threw it over there. So now we'll go ahead and start the car and watch it run out of gas. So now I've ran the car to gas and it's time for me to go under there and remove that thing, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I ran into when removing it and give you a good explanation of how to remove it. Okay guys, so I have got our old fuel filter off and it's time for me to talk to you about that a little bit. Now I've noticed there are two types of systems here, and what I'm talking about is with the quick connect. There's two general types here, and the one type, you'll have a piece like this sitting on the end and you'll have to squeeze and you'll pull that hose off while you squeeze on the thing here. And the reason I have mine off, it was sitting on there like that, but I took it off because the type that's set up on this car is actually a type where you take a screwdriver and you stick it in there and then you pop it off and then you push up and then you pull the thing off. So here in just a second, I'm going to show you something on the car that's similar to that so you can get the idea of what I'm talking about in case you have that type of quick connect. So again, if you have this style where you'll see a plastic piece, you may even see a black plastic piece, but what you're going to do is squeeze and pull. That's one type, and then here in just a second, I'm going to show you the other type, how you'd work with that. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you by using this piece right here, and this is kind of similar. I couldn't find one exactly like the one on the quick connect that you're looking at, but again, we're gonna use our imagination here, and I'm gonna show you how you would go about removing that plastic piece so you can pull your fuel line off of your fuel filter with your quick connect. So the second style, you may or may not have this. Like I said, you may just have the squeeze kind. But what you'll need to do for the second style is you'll have a flathead screwdriver. You'll reach in and you'll just kind of, you know, pry, and you'll disconnect it. And then this is stationary, but on yours you'll be able to pull back, and then you'll be able to push back. So you'll take a flathead, you'll undo the clip, and then you'll push up, like, because you'll be laying underneath there and you'll be looking up and you'll be able to push up on it. So that's how you'll go about getting that clip off. And once you push up, then just start pulling on the line, and then you'll be good to go. And then when you go and put your new fuel filter back on, you'll slip that line back on and you'll get your clip line back up, and then you'll snap that clip back in, and that's how you reconnect it. But again, you're gonna have one or the other. You won't have both. You'll just have this style or the squeeze style. So depending on which one you got, that's how you're gonna do it. And then as far as those two fasteners I showed you earlier, underneath the car, there's two wrenches. I found out that one was a 16 millimeter, the smaller one, and then the other one I'm guessing is a 21 millimeter. I'm not for sure because I used an adjustable wrench, but you can use an adjustable wrench or a pair of vice grips, whatever works for you. So as far as everything else, the installation, that's pretty much it. You just make sure to put your fuel relay back in before you start your car up, and just tighten those lines up when you get your new fuel filter in, and that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Take your jack stand out, let your car back down, and you'll be good to roll. So that's it. That concludes today's project. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my new videos, which publish Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you then.